So I've been seeing these videos pop up on YouTube lately. I suppose they started out as a TikTok trend exported to YouTube. I wouldn't know. I don't use TikTok. Anyway, so who is that girl? Well, according to the internet, that girl is a term that encompasses an aesthetic focused on wellness and living in a way that utilizes earth tones and neutral colors in a visually stunning way. There's usually some sort of call to action via universal alignment attached to that girl TikTok videos, like, this is your sign to become that girl, overlaid against images of matcha lattes, green smoothies, aesthetic looking books, and conventionally attractive and skinny women. Essentially, think you're a stereotypical boss girl that wakes up at 5 a.m., has her own business, and has her life in order. I suppose I don't have a lot of feelings either way about this trend. Perhaps because a lot of the things that girl does, I sort of already do. So technically, I am that girl. For me, though, this is not about aesthetics. It's about up-leveling. It's about nurturing and healing myself and just learning to treat myself with respect. It's about relearning how to love myself. I mean, I've spent so many years just secretly and unconsciously hating myself and engaging in destructive habits. So these that girl habits, that we're seeing around, I think I've just really already started doing the work and embodying them. So being that girl for me is just about being my true and authentic self, healing and nurturing my inner child and my old wounds and trauma. So in honor of that, here is what my day as that girl looks like. The one that loves, nurtures, and respects herself. So my day starts by me being rudely awakened, I suppose, by my loud as hell alarm, which is in the living room. So I make my way to the living room because I leave my phone to charge overnight in the living room. I've made it a great habit of not sleeping with my phone in my bedroom nearby, so that when I wake up, I don't lose like 30 minutes just laying in bed and scrolling endlessly and then just feeling the need to go back to sleep. And just the act of getting up and walking to the living room just sort of, wakes me up and gets me sort of in the mood to start my day. So once I'm like fully awake, I like to situate myself. And some mornings I situate myself at my computer, open up my Google Calendar and plan my day. I used to do this a lot when I was in school, still juggling multiple classes and being a TA, and even, early in the summer when I was working on my thesis. I don't feel the need to time block and plan my day so strictly anymore, just because my workload is like the 25% capacity right now. But I think it is one of those that girl habits or whatever that I will borrow and include for the sake of the video. Then I change into my gym clothes. I have finally gotten my groove back in terms of consistency at the gym. I think because I just have a program that I'm doing currently and I love and makes me feel great. Plus, I also like to do my workouts first thing in the morning. That way, I start my day feeling like I've already accomplished like a lot. Anyway, after the gym, it is straight out of them sweaty clothes and into the shower. I usually look forward to this. Then I do my morning skincare routine. Also, I have a video on this if you want to check it out. Products are slightly different, but still the same general idea. Alright, so a lot of these videos feature girls drinking matcha lattes. Now, I love me a good matcha latte just as much as the next person, but coffee has been my go-to for the last bit. However, for the sake of this video, I made myself an iced matcha latte with like a flavored white chocolate iced matcha latte with some oat milk. It was pretty dang good, and I just remembered how good matcha lattes are. Although I truly had nowhere to be this particular day, I took the time to do my hair and makeup. Actually getting ready, if it's only just to sit at home, makes me feel less like a slob, and I become more motivated to be and remain productive throughout the day. Anyways, I did my makeup, and then eventually I just got hungry enough to go make myself something decent. Anyway, I just made myself a lovely breakfast of some tofu scramble, some vegan sausages, and some sliced whole wheat bread that I had made. And on this particular day, I actually had my vaccine appointment for my second dose. So went, got the jab. So your girl is Pfizered up, fully vaccinated. I didn't feel too badly, honestly, right after, not like the first one. Compared to the first one, I was like super tired immediately, but that wasn't the case. But my arm did start to get really sore several hours later, and I was feverish and kind of sick the next day. So, but anyway, after I got my vaccine shot, I headed over to Nada. It's this like zero waste grocery store here in Vancouver. I went and picked up a few items that I had ordered from them. So just some Castile soap, dishwashing liquid, and body wash. So these are some of the things that I don't pick up in regular stores just because I can get them packaging free. So that's one thing I really like about this store. Anyway, later in the day when I got back home, I was feeling a bit down. Later, I suppose not later, earlier in the day, I got some news that was sort of a blow to my self-esteem, and it got me in my feels, okay? And I was just sort of hurting a bit, and so I just needed to just let those feelings out, and I did a lot of journaling. So just to self-soothe, I journaled quite a bit. And then I also read a book that I've really been enjoying reading. I read a few pages or whatever of the book, just however much I could concentrate on. Then I think I journaled some more. But yeah, I've really been enjoying reading actually. This year, I think so far, I've probably read about 30 books right now as I'm recording this voiceover. So I've really been enjoying reading. It's a great escape, and it's just one of the things that I wanted to get better at, and I'm glad that I'm sticking to it. Like I had mentioned, that day was sort of like a low stakes day for me, so I didn't have much going on, but in the evening, as means to continue to self-soothe, I watched a sappy romance movie, and it was great. It put me in a slightly better mood, and it's just always nice to just be able to run away into someone else's world and live their life for a bit. So that was cool. And then to finish off my night, I always journal. And I think on this particular day, I really did need it. Again, it was just a way for me to get out my thoughts and feelings. So I journaled a bit, and I cried hard a lot, and I felt better by the time I woke up the next day, so I suppose something worked. But anyway, that is the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed getting an insight into how I think I'm embodying, that girl aesthetic. And again, for me, this is just mostly about healing and nurturing and being true to myself and respecting myself. But that's pretty much all I have to share for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out. Thank you so much. I love and appreciate you, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye.